Hello, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. Welcome to the daily cricket show, Cricket Happenings. And on this Cricket Happening show, your host Ram is going to do a preview of the finals of the Asia Cup 2016, which is coming up tomorrow in Bangladesh, which will decide who the Asia Cup winners will be. And the clash is between India, who are undefeated in this particular tournament. They have not lost a single match. So, definitely, one can say India are looking favorites, but Bangladesh, one thing one has to remember is that Bangladesh are playing in their own home turf, and they could definitely prove they could definitely pose a big challenge to India. But I am sure this is a very interesting match coming up, and keeping in view that Bangladesh fans are, Bangladesh are very cricket crazy. I won't be surprised if that is going to be pushing and shoving tomorrow outside the stadium, where people are going to mill around, no doubt about it. It's going to be a full house in this particular match in the finals of the Asia Cup between India and Bangladesh. And what a fitting end it is going to be. So I'll be doing a preview of this match which is coming up, the finals of the Asia Cup 2016. Now, the next thing that I will be previewing is we'll be going to Wanderers in Johannesburg. The Bull Ring, as we all know, it is going to be a different type of pitch than the Kingsmead in Durban, which was probably prepared in subcontinental style as the World Cup is coming in India. But tomorrow we are going to see a lot of pace, bounce, and the ball really flying past the handle of the bat there, because we are going to see that's the pacey and the bouncy pitch in Wanderers in Johannesburg, and that is the place where Australia would be feeling themselves a bit at home, because they normally have such pitches back home, and tomorrow will be one good match there, which is the offing, as Australia have to win. It's a must-win match for Australia to keep this series alive, lest South Africa will run away with this three-match T20 series. So definitely lots of big prospect on offer tomorrow. And then also there is an ICC warm-up match which happened today. As you know, the ICC T20 World Cup matches have already begun, and today there was one match played between Zimbabwe and Ireland, and Zimbabwe won the match by 6 wickets, and Hong Kong got their first win in this warm-up as they played a sort of local side there at the Himachal Pradesh Cricket Association team, and they won the match. But well, let me just start off with the preview of the finals that is coming up tomorrow between Bangladesh and India. Let's talk about Bangladesh, because the reason being this match is being held in Bangladesh, and what a proud moment for Bangladesh people. I mean, they would be absolutely cock a hoop. They have worked hard to come here. They truly deserve to be in the final, no doubt about it. And they are looking full of confidence and bounce. As I said, the crowd support is totally going to be for Bangladesh tomorrow at the stadium. There is no doubt about it. The Indians are going to be outnumbered. There could be some Indians, but definitely it's the home turf, home support, and home supporters. And I think that would probably pile on the pressure on the Indians. And for Bangladesh, well, they have full backing, and they would be hoping that tomorrow they would be in a position to displace India in this Asia Cup. Whether they can do it, that's the real challenge coming up tomorrow for the host team Bangladesh, who have so far done a wonderful job. As far as batting is concerned, Tamim Iqbal is back. So if you remember, but one big, according to me, that would prove something very important according to me, because Mustafizur Rahman has already had a very good time against India, and he is not playing, as you know. So that is a big blow. But even then, Bangladesh, came into the final, so they definitely have reserve talent, and but they are definitely strengthened by the batting of Tamim Iqbal. Tamim Iqbal is a very attractive player, a very good stroke maker, and Soumya Sarkar, another talented bloke from Bangladesh, will be opening the innings along with Tamim Iqbal, and what a sight that would be. And then we have the hitter Sabir Rahman has already proved himself in this format. Coming in as one drop, he has been performing in a very consistent manner. I've been telling that, and I think he would be the key for Bangladesh in this T20 World Cup, because he definitely is a good fielder. He's a complete package according to me. And then they have those experienced blokes walking in: Mushfiqur Rahim, Shakib Al Hasan. This batting order of Bangladesh, to me, is looking as strong as what India has, according to me. Mahmoodullah has already proven that he has become a very good finisher there, in right earnest, I would say, to go and compete in the T20 World Cup in India. And then we have Mohammad Mithun. Whether Mohammad Mithun will play or whether Nasir Hussain will get his first opportunity, I have a feeling that Nasir Hussain might be tried tomorrow, and I think that would be the way to go, because he will contribute for you in both batting, bowling and fielding departments. Mashraf Murtaza, the captain, has been leading his time in a very wonderful manner, and he has also been able to hit some big strokes when the time comes, and that is pretty good to see. As far as the bowling is concerned, bowling definitely weak, I would say. For me, Mustafizur Rahman would have played a very important role, and no Bangladesh fans would be thinking, would be really saying that, oh, we are missing Mustafizur Rahman, no doubt about it. Yes, Taskin Ahmed has already proved it against Pakistan by bowling well, and they would be looking out for a similar effort coming in from Taskin Ahmed's arm, no doubt about it. Al Amin Hussain has to keep up to the standard that Taskin Ahmed has set. And then whether tomorrow we will see Arafat Sunny, the left-arm spinner, or it could be Abu Haider, who could be probably coming in place of them. So one has to really wait and watch. But all in all, Bangladesh, I'm sure they would be going against India tomorrow in the final with all guns booming, no doubt about that. So good luck, Bangladesh. As far as India are concerned, India, well, they are also into some great form. They have a sort of a real opening combination. Even though Dhawan failed, one knows that this has been a very successful opening combination for India. Shikhar Dhawan and Rohit Sharma opening the innings. Virat Kohli, the world-class batsman, comes in at one drop. And then Suresh Raina has been a bit amongst the runs. Yuvraj Singh is slowly getting into that gear that one knows him as. And then Dhoni is there to provide the big tongs in the final analysis. Hardik Pandya has already proved his utility to this team in a big manner. Whether it be batting, bowling or fielding, Hardik Pandya is always there. And then we have Ravindra Jadeja, the spin twins, Ravindra Jadeja and Ravichandran Ashwin. Many opposition in the Asia Cup has been throttled by their bowling after a good job has been done by the pace bowlers Ashish Nehra and Jasprit Bumrah. Both have been, it has been a nice combination according to me, even though Hardik Pandya has really filled up that role of the third medium pacer, and he has done it to a nicety, I would say. And then that has really helped matters. And then it becomes easy for Ravindra Jadeja and Ravichandran Ashwin to come in and actually throttle the middle order, which puts added pressure on the batsman. So that is something they'll be looking out for. And Hardik Pandya, well, he has not done. One has not really seen him really come up in a heavy manner with the bat, and that day is not far off, according to me, because he's already peaking right now. His fielding is good, his bowling is superb, I would say, and then he's supporting Ashish Nehra and Jasprit Bumrah in a great manner, and then the spin twins join in the fun, and then India still have a lot of reserves. If at all one of the spinners has an off day or a pace bowler has an off day, they could still have their Suresh Raina and Yuvraj Singh to wheel that arm over. So definitely, all in all, it is looking to be a very, very good contest. Let's see what's the pitch and the conditions saying here. I'm sure, I'm definitely, it is going to help the pace bowlers in the initial part. There's no doubt about it. There's no forecast for rain, and one thing is that the toss would be vital. There could be a lot of dew late in the evening, which could make it easy for the batsman to actually play the stroke with the ball. With the bowlers not able to really grip the ball in the correct manner, in a very tight manner, and that would probably. So it would be interesting to see when the toss is won, as whichever captain actually wins the toss, as to what is the decision that they take, whether to bat or field. So that would be an interesting decision, according to me, which would be coming up. Well, so that is as far as the preview of the finals is concerned, between Bangladesh and India is concerned. But let me tell you, it's going to be a full house, no doubt about it. Now, the other match that is coming up, another interesting match, an important match with that, and that is going to be played at the Bull Ring, as it is fondly known as, because of the shape of the cricket stadium. I'm talking about the Wanderers in Johannesburg, where Australia are taking on South Africa. South Africa are 1-0 in this 3-match T20 series. There's only 2 matches to go. So tomorrow is a must-win match for Australia, and let's see what should Australia do here to really rectify matters. Because if Australia loses tomorrow, it's South Africa taking it and once again showing their superiority. But if Australia wins, then we should have a mouth-watering contest coming in the final T20. As far as Australia are concerned, well, the other day, one was surprised to see Aaron Finch come in, but Aaron Finch has really shown, the way he actually slammed Duminy, that was pretty interesting to see. So Aaron Finch, I'm sure, whether now that will be something that Australia might be probably prompted to, because Usman Khawaja failed in the first match. So they might be prompted to probably give a chance to Shane Watson, because Shane Watson will also bring his all-round capabilities into the mix. So Shane Watson or Aaron Finch would probably open the innings, because it's a must-win match for Australia. And then David Warner at 1 drop strengthens it all the while. And then Stephen Smith, who had a real struggle, I thought, in the first T20 match. But I'm sure Stephen Smith is too good a batsman to be troubled once again. And then the all-rounders. They have those all-rounders, some rich all-rounders like Glenn Maxwell, Mitchell Marsh. In fact, they didn't have the James Faulkner playing. Whether James Faulkner will be playing tomorrow, whether he would be there, that is going to be another question. Peter Neville, the wicket keeper, John has been doing a very good job behind the stumps, and also his overall effort has been pretty good. John Hastings is there. Whether James Faulkner, John Hastings did a good job, I thought. So probably James Faulkner, if at all James Faulkner comes, whether he is going to, and tomorrow, as I said, it's going to be a pacey and a bouncy pitch at the Wanderers in Johannesburg, compared to Kingsmead in Durban. So definitely, I have a feeling that James Faulkner would be in the mix. Now, probably they might be prompted to drop a spinner. Whether Adam Zampa would be given some rest. Andrew Tye was pretty costly. So I'm looking at a combination here, which would say Nalan Coulter-Nile, who bowled magnificently, I thought, and Josh Hazlewood was rested, would be back in place of Andrew Tye, was pretty costly with his bowling. So these are the two, Nalan Coulter-Nile and Josh Hazlewood, and then either they would have John Hastings or James Faulkner. Probably John Hastings, because he's done a good job, and probably James Faulkner, to me, should come in place of Adam Zampa, the random leg spinner, because the only reason that I say that is because it's going to be a pacey and a bouncy pitch here at the Wanderers in Johannesburg. So that is as far as Australia are concerned. So Australia definitely would be raring to go. I mean, they have to, I would say they have to hit the straps pretty quickly tomorrow. As far as South Africa are concerned. Now South Africa, we saw Hashim Amla didn't play in the first game, and AB de Villiers was dismissed cheaply. But the combination is Hashim Amla and AB de Villiers, and they are back. Hashim Amla would be back, so that would be interesting. Du Plessis is looking in good nick. Duminy, to me, has been a big question mark. Whether tomorrow Duminy should play, that is the question. Because Duminy, one probably feels that Farhan Bahadeen can actually probably take Duminy's place, in my opinion. Because Duminy has not been really successful. whether South Africa would still be prompted to give Dumini a chance. The only reason being that South Africa are on the ascendant here, the probably Dumini might get one more chance. And then David Miller, who finished it off with his maiden T20 50, and then Really Rozu, whether Really Rozu would make way for Farhan Bahardin. That's a question. And then they have the then they have the ever popular now. Now the very popular guy in the South African team, none other than Chris Morris, and then David Wiese, who's the all-rounder. And then now another good thing to see would be whether tomorrow Dale Steyn is going to play. Even in the first one-day match, T20 match, it was said that he's going to play, but he didn't play. But now, I think in the second match, will Dale Steyn play? Because since South Africa is still on the top, and Dale Steyn, the only reason that probably South Africa don't want to risk this bloke Dale Steyn is for the only reason that the T20 World Cup holds greater significance than what is being played now. So I really agree with the South African think tank here, whether Dale Steyn will play. So that is still a question mark there. And then they have Kagiso Rabada, who has been going very well, and then Imran Tahir, who has really improved a lot according to me, and he's really settling onto a very good line and making very difficult for the opposition batsmen of late I've seen. So that is another good thing in favor of South Africa with the T20 World Cup coming up. So, but all in all, as I said, a must-win game for Australia. But as far as South Africa are concerned, I'm sure they don't want Australia to really breathe, and I'm sure South Africa would be going into this particular match against Australia with the same killer instinct that Australia possesses. Well, from here, just to end this cricket happening show today, I would like to talk about a warm-up match we just played. As I said, the T20 World Cup warm-up matches have already started. The first match was already over, as I've already spoken about it. And today there was two matches. There were two matches played. One is a match we just played within Ireland, who notched up 155 for 8 of that 20 overs, but that was not enough. Zimbabwe got a 6-wicket victory by serving that score. As far as Ireland were concerned, they had good contributions coming in from the Ireland captain William Porterfield, 31 of 29 balls. With 4 fours and 1 6, Wilson making 38 of 35 deliveries, 3 fours and 1 6. Wickets went to Mopariwa, Chatara, and 1 wicket apiece to Trapano, Masakadza, and Sean Williams. As far as Zimbabwe were concerned, well, Hamilton Masakadza at the top slammed 68 of 49 balls, 3 fours and 6 sixes. And we know that Hamilton Masakadza has been some great form this season, no doubt about it. He has been doing well on the international scene. He has done well on the Zimbabwean domestic scene, and he's coming on the heels of a very hard-hitting century there back in Zimbabwe. And then they have Mutumbami, made 29 very quick runs with just 18 deliveries, 5 fours and 1 6. And Subanda making 18, 16 to Waller, and that was it. And the wickets were shared by Craig Young, Rankin, Dockrell, and Kevin O'Brien. So that is as far as the warm-up matches are concerned. There's also Hong Kong got their first warm-up match win, so they'll be pretty happy about that, even though it was a local side from India that played, which is known as the Himachal Pradesh Cricket Association, which played against Hong Kong, and Hong Kong actually won the match. So, well, dear fans and subscribers, I know this is a cricket show right now. I'm winding up this cricket show this on a Saturday, no doubt about it. But let me tell you, all guys, all my dear friends and subscribers, keep your eyes glued on to cricket happenings. Keep an eye on cricket happenings. Keep a ear on cricket happenings. Your host Ram is coming today after the show with each and every team's preview, because for me, my time is a big constraint, because once I start getting on to my office chores, I wouldn't be able to preview the T20 World Cup. So I'm going to go a step ahead of everybody here, and I'm going to give you some very good entertainment while previewing the T20 World Cup. I'm going to preview all the teams that are playing in the T20 World Cup, which is going to be starting in India on 8th of March 2016. What a wonderful extravaganza that is coming up for all the Indian cricket fans and world cricket fans world over when this T20 World Cup in India kicks off on 8th of March. So, dear fans, friends, and subscribers of Cricket Happenings, keep an ear, keep an eye, and keep keep your eyes glued to the Cricket Happening Show. One after the other, the Cricket Happening Show is going to follow now. It's going to be previewing each and every team that is playing in this T20 World Cup. So fasten your seatbelts, dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. Your host Ram is coming on a real spree here to cover the T20 World Cup, and we'll do a preview of all the teams here in the T20 World Cup, which is coming up in India. So till